Hey there, it's Mint, and today we're gonna be talking about one of my favorite dramas of all time, Hotel Luna. The plot is basically this hotel where the spirits go if they still have any grievances or regrets in this life. After their stay at the hotel, when they already get over their grievances, then they'll be able to go to the afterlife. So this hotel is portrayed as a super luxurious hotel when you can like have everything you want after you die, basically. So I think the whole idea of the hotel is very creative. I'm not sure that it's original. I think there are other movies and books that also developed upon this idea, but like the way that the hotel is portrayed and the way that it is implemented into the love story of the main characters, I really like it. Now onto the female lead and the male lead. Our female lead is Lee Ji-yeon, and her character is Janman Wong. So Janman Wong is the cold-blooded owner of this whole hotel. He is neither dead nor alive. He's somewhere like in between. I don't know. She was forced to become the owner of the hotel because she committed a very awful scene in her past life. I don't know if I should use the word past life because she's not dead, but yeah, she committed something really, really evil. That's why she is tied to this hotel. Specifically, she's tied to a very tree, and wherever the tree stands, that's where the hotel is gonna springs up from. There's one day a human thief got into the hotel. He was running away from the police, and usually the hotel is not visible to human guests, but he was almost dead, and also the hotel becomes naked to the human eyes on special occasions like lunar eclipse and all that. I don't remember exactly if it was because of the lunar eclipse that he saw the hotel, but anyways, he saw the hotel and he got in and he found a tree. The story is that after the tree blooms, the tree cannot bloom, the flowers on the tree bloom and they all die, then Jaman will die and be able to go on to the afterlife. So the thief plucked the only flower that was on the tree, and this obviously enraged Janman Wong. So she almost killed him when they made a deal that in exchange for his life, Janman Wong wants his son when he grows up. Then yeah, that's how the story goes, and that's how we meet our male lead character, which is Koo Chan-sung. The actor that plays Koo Chan-sung is Yoo Jin-gu, and if you don't know who Yoo Jin-gu is, he is the one that played the king when he was still a child in The Moon That Embraces the Sun. So Koo Chan-sung is an MBA graduate from Harvard, so he's like super duper smart. After he finished his education in the US, he went back to Korea to work for a hotel, like some top like multinational hotel in Seoul, and he was forced to become the manager of Hotel de Luna because Jaman Wong decided to grant him the ability to see ghosts. So I think that's like the funniest episode, the first episode of the whole series. The funniest episode when he started seeing ghosts and all that, he got very scared. Why such a hotel for ghosts need a human manager, you might be asking. I think the biggest reason is that Jaman Wong really likes Koo Chan-sung, but besides that, the hotel also needs a human manager to deal with paperwork and legal issues, all that. Through this character, we kind of see snippets of Jaman Wong's past through the whole movie. The scene that we're finding here is why Jaman Wong was tied to the hotel, or to the tree specifically. What kind of sin has she done? So that's the role of Koo Chan-sung. Things I like about this series, the first one is the plot. I really like the whole idea of the guest house of the moon. The series kept dreamy the moment I read the name of the film, like the title. I think the plot is very well developed. Like in my opinion, it can be better developed because there are many repetitions in like snippet scenes of IU's past. Although like I know the purpose of it is to make the audience curious about whatever crime she has committed, serious enough to tie her to the hotel and like torture her for eternities. It's quite repetitive to me and it gets quite tiring, I would say. Watching the same snippets over and over again. I was actually expecting a more terrible scene. Like, I kind of guessed that she was tied to a hotel because she killed too many people. I think anyone can see that from the very first episode, so I wasn't that surprised. And yeah, I got kind of mad. Like, seriously, like that's what she did. But overall, the plot is very well developed, and the experience watching it is very enjoyable. If you have a lot of time, like during this quarantine period, you can actually watch like 15 episodes in 3 or 4 days. I would say go for it. Hotel de Luna is nothing that you should watch like over a long period of time. I think it would get pretty boring. But if you can watch it in one sitting, like not in one sitting, but consecutively, then I think it would be much more enjoyable. The second thing that I really like about the series is the aesthetic part of it. First and foremost, Jang Man-won's costume. Like I'm crazy about Jang Man-won's costume. They are crazy. I'm like crazier than crazy. They're ridiculous, you know. Jang Man-won literally change her costume every 4 or 5 minutes, and there are like 15 episodes. So you can imagine her wardrobe, you know, because her character is this super rich, luxurious, sassy, bossy person. So, like, her costume really adds to that portrayal, like, adds to that characterization of Jang Man-won. And it's just very satisfying to watch. And I think the biggest reason that IU was chosen, that Lee Ji-yeon was chosen for this character, is because she can pull off literally any type of clothing. The third thing I want to be talking about is obviously the original soundtrack. I love Hotel de Luna's original soundtrack. I think all of them are amazing. But if I have to choose my favorite, I would say Our Happy Ending. Our Happy Ending is not an official soundtrack of Hotel de Luna. Part of the reason I like that song so much because I'm such a huge fan of IU. And if you know IU, you know that she never sings the soundtracks of her movies. She wants her audience to see her as an actress in the movie, not as a singer. So she wants to have like this line that separates between singer IU and actress IU. But with this specific series, she decided to write something special for that specific scene. So the scene is the confession scene when Gu Chan-sung confesses his feelings for Jang Man-won under this beautiful cherry blossom tree. And yeah, it's just so beautiful that IU decided to write a song and sing it for that specific scene. But she still wants this line, you know? So she decided not to release it as a single or as an official soundtrack. But I really like it. But you have to listen to it. Last but not least, the theme and the vibe of the series. So the series basically explored many themes, but the most outstanding one to me is the theme of letting go. Because the guests all have their regrets in this life. They all have unfinished business. That's why they stay in the hotel until they resolve those conflicts or they get their revenge or all that. It is implemented into the plot in a way that is not too philosophical, but you just your heart kind of feels it while you're watching it. So I think that's very beautiful. this movie has that really funny vibe. You can definitely search Hotel de Luna on YouTube and you will see like compilation of scenes where Jang Man-won raised her voice or Jang Man-won being jealous for 3 minutes straight, all of that. You kind of get the vibe of the series. It's a balance between the funny scenes and the emotional scenes, and that's something that I really enjoy watching, and that makes the whole experience watching like the lengthy 15 episodes very light-hearted. That's the video for today. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys had any recommendations. I have a lot of time during quarantine. Goodbye.
Oh,